It's art fight time. We doing some art fight. All right, hold on. Let me make sure everything is working. Now I'm going to obtain my reference pictures. Oop. This is going to be. Who am I? Attack! Attack! Open up my window a little bit. Ooh, it's like it rained. Attack. This attack the third. All right. Let's go save this to our desktop. All right. Here is our this is our who I am attacking. Cut layer. Attack. All right. See what we're working with. We've got ooh, like the attire. Hold on, let me pull up some this. I'm gonna go detective. So we need cool hat. Ooh, okay. So we need, how are we gonna do this? Let's go here and go 10. All right, so make sure, wait, I'm on the right window. Which one is which? This one? That one looks right. All right. Here is, oh, I gotta recalibrate my thing, don't I? Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let me open this up. Mapping. You should never be on any other screen than this one. Oh, we're still a little off. We got to recalibrate. Didn't do that right. There we go. That is better. Why is it scrapey? Okay. 10. So our goals. Everyone. We want to give everybody a like this. Everyone a boom trench coat. Cool hat. My audio is funky. Where's my mouse? Cool. Cool hat. We need and a revolver and a suit of some kind. Why does it feel like my okay? So we want to. Here's our color, and then we have to use our restrictions. Color palette. This right. So we need to turn this oops, can I like this into a trench coat? We'll need this color palette. Oh, bam. Let me do that. That's useful. We do want the mask. We don't need the casual attire. So I'm going to remove that. Right here, I'm going to remove that. Okay. What else do we have? All that, we don't need that information. Don't need this information. Keep the signature because we need that. We need the mask. All right, we're ready. Let's try this. Here. Let's go take this. Is this 100% black, I wonder? It is. All right. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. How are we going to do this? Well, let's see. We want it pretty large. The mask is going to look something like this. Let me switch brushes. I don't want the brush thickness to change. Opacity. This one, this one, this one. Need a different brush. This one maybe? We want one that doesn't change with our brush for now, it looks like. This one's pretty good. Okay, but that changes our opacity. Probably this. Yes, this is the one we want. Hold on, let me add that to favorites. Sign tag. Sign tag. Oh. Handy. I'm going to call this handy. Useful. Right. Get started. So we've got our mask, which looks to be something like this. Just trying to get a general idea of what it would be. Kind of be like that, sorta. And then the red would be like that. Okay. That's the mask idea. Nice blue hair. So let's actually get started. What do we want them to do? We want them to be door, and they're peeking out of the door. So let's do that. It's going to be background. Block left. There, this is going to be your. All right. Let's do. Could you do multiple characters? I wonder. Can you do multiple characters? Can you attack multiple characters in one image? Art byte. Hmm. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a mass attack because that sounds like fun. Mass attack against one person. Let's do a mass attack against these two. Let me save image. To this is gonna be our other person. Let me scale that down. Scene, right? So we're gonna have, I'm gonna say baseboards across the bottom. So it'll be, the layout will be this. Let me do one of these. Be like this. You'll have 4 boards like so. And then it'll be here. An open door. Actually, it'll be more like, probably be open the other way, wouldn't it? Probably be open like that. And you're gonna have someone, you're gonna have someone here. Oops. Holding a weapon. And then you're gonna have person B, person A, person B sitting at a desk plotting their evil shenanigans. Okay. This is going to be, what's his, Tovin. I'm going to say Tovin the Nefarious. Tovin the Wonderful to Tovin the Nefarious. And this is going to be Rin in 2. I'm just going to say Detective Rin. Right, that's the plan. I'm going to have it here so I can see on my primary monitor. And I'm going to hide it. No, I can't do that. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go U. Right click. Merge with layer below. Hello. Hi, Smudges, Sleepy. Welcome. Trying to figure out how I can move this image so I can look at it, but not. It's kind of large. Hold on. I'm doing art fight things. I've never done art fight things before. Let me just shrink that down. It's our nefarious plan. All right. How much walking room do we want to have? It'll have to be. We'll have to have quite a bit of walking room because they need room to. I'm doing mass attack with 2 characters. Is what I'm doing. Oh, I should check character permissions. Hold on. Global permissions. No explicit gore. You guys can do whatever. Okay. Just reading the rules for people's stuff. So, 2 characters walk into a bar. Rin the detective, doing detective things. Against Tovin the nefarious, who's trying to use his crazy magic to do some crazy things. Hold on, let me put that 10 pixels. Plan to start in April. Now it's July. 5 refugees still on new and already ate up 8 hours. Man, I'll tell you what. I didn't submit anything. I just signed up. Like, how do you start in April? I thought it starts in July. Are you talking like prepping characters? And I'm very new to the art community, so we'll see how I end up doing. I'm feeling here. We're gonna do some. Actually, let's turn that down. We're gonna do 5-pixel outlines. How does that look? That's what we're gonna do. 5 outlines. Yeah, reference sheets. Nice. My strategy is I'm going to draw every character that I attack in a detective setting. There's a detective and a bad guy, or just a detective. Something along those lines. Right. Probably here. Bam. Thank you. It's not it's got a lot of bugs. Yeah. My model has got a lot of bugs, but it took me a while, and I like how it turned out. I'll do a better version in the future, but for now, I've got to build my artist skills and stuff. Right. Floorboards. Let's start with the floor. I'm gonna just floorboards. Floorboards. Floor. Room perspectives. I don't know how I'm gonna draw this. Room perspectives. I don't want it to look just special. Something like that maybe. The boards do. Okay. Should we do long floorboards or short floorboards? I assume when you walk into a door, the floorboards would be left, right, not forward and backward. Look at me. I'm overthinking drawing lines for floorboards. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. I assume they would be sideways. Yeah. So maybe I should actually make this taller then. Let me move this up a bit. Oh yeah, that's better. I moved a line up and I said it's better. What a strange thing to say. Right. Now we go floorboards. Thank you. Well, if you can do so here's the scene I'm imagining. Right? So you have person A, which is the detective, which will be this person. I'm going to turn their coat into a trench coat. And they're trying to capture Tobin the Wonderful by what is their art fight name? Vixki, and Tobin the Wonderful is Tobin the Nefarious, and they're plotting, I don't know, something. Oh, I can't make that smaller, can I? No. No, I can't make it smaller. Here, I can do that. There, that's better. I can see a little bit more, but let's. Oh, bam. Hmm. Yeah, that looks pretty even. All right. So now we're gonna go. I'm gonna say an imaginary vanishing point. We're going to go infinite off into the distance. Probably something like that. Infinite off into the distance. Our floorboards will go out a little bit. Hold up. And then I don't know how to get this perfect angle. So I'm going to actually what I can do is right. Use my resources. Ooh, squish it up on the canvas. You're right. This should be like a wall. I should see like the edge of the wall. So it would be like that. And then this would be the edge of the wall. Like that. The wall kind of goes off into a distance. You can't really see it, but it is there. Like that. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Only this side will be a little bit closer. Yeah. This side will be a little bit closer because there's like a larger gap between the door and I want the door to be propped up. I want the door to be propped up against this wall. So it'll be like here. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's start with the thank you. Let's start with this first. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna say 4 lines. That's like that, and we can go like this. Well, a little bit more like that, and then this one can be the same, where it's just a teeny bit like that, and then well that end will be our 4. There's the start of our floorboards. Here's the wall, but we need to add some kind of trim. mark out our door frame. And then the edge of the wand will be. Well, this is good practice. It's good practice thinking about these kinds of things. Although I'm probably overthinking it, it's a good practice to think about where you want to place your line. Ah, wrong canvas. Add a foreground? Yes. We will. Hold on. Later on, yeah. That's what our desk will be. Okay, there's this, and then I'm gonna go, let's say, some floorboard things here. More than that one, but not quite as much as that one. Like that. No, not quite. So it looks like they're pointing, if I extended these out, it would be like the center of the line is like infinite off into the distance there. So we should go infinite off into the distance like that. It'd be like kind of like that. That's pretty good. Oh no. We're on the wrong layer. Oh right. That just why does that erase it? Well, why does that paint it white instead of I don't know. Right? Oh, I gotta sneeze. No, I don't. Sneeze, please. Oh man. That's disappointing. What is the button for line? I have no button for line. Okay, I might have to set a keybind for that. The door is open. Then the edge of the wall would be here. Or is that the edge of the door? Why are you... Why? This one would probably be almost straight. Okay. And then this one would be angled. That. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. Our door is here. I would presume. Yes. And then the door would be open against the wall, not all the way. Rather, it's more like wall is here. So if I take this, I'm gonna move it over a bit until too far. Actually, that's good. Probably. Yikes. Do you have any replacement nibs? Like when I got my drawing tablet pretty recently, what was it, like a week and a half ago I got my drawing tablet? I got like a bunch of spare nibs. There. Right. And we go, oh, that's not cool. Bam. Oh, okay. Yikes. Oop. Why do you erase? I don't want you to. I don't know how hard it is to get like replacement art supplies, but I assume it's difficult because as far as I'm aware, styluses are not universal. Like you need the same brand of stylus as whatever tablet you got. And if you got an expensive tablet, then you have to get an expensive stylus. Do they even sell replacement styluses? That is what I would like to know. Okay, we have door placement. That's good. We have wall perspective. That's also good. We're gonna take this. Where does the wall end? Well, you see the wall ends. Switch to my line tool, please. I should stop using my mouse. I need to be using my stylus. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using my mouse. However, is there a middle mouse button on my stylus that I can use? I have a right click. I might have to. Nah, for art, money's going to. Ooh, an antique collection. What kind of antiques? I want to know. Are we talking like furniture? Maybe like old toys? What we got? What we got? Let's hear it. If I zoom in, I won't be able to. Can I partial zoom in, please? No. Ooh, metallic one. Gramophones, pocket watches, coins. Solid, solid. Can't. Yes, I can. How do I? The door will be opened wide. The wall will be here. No. Oh, it fell. Something fell. Oh, it's just fine. Chat is like 1 minute behind, so we gotta be patient. Oh, shoot. Is my. How bad? I thought I had changed my. I thought I lowered my delay. Maybe it reset. I'll have to check my settings. 1 second. Well, let me do this first. Okay, like why is this so off centered? What is wrong with what's happening? I click here. There we go. That's about where the wall would be. And the wall goes this way. Like that. Cool. And that's going to be hidden under all sorts of trinkets. Let me check my stream settings. Maybe my delay got messed up because I should only have like a 5 second delay. Stream advanced. Yeah, it says my stream delay is only 5 seconds. Hold on, let me check my stream. Doing some troubleshooting. It's not a huge deal, but I would like to know. So what are we at? We're at 02. Oh yeah. Yikes. What about I don't know about my Twitch. Oh. My Twitch is caught up. My Kick is caught up. Yeah, YouTube has like yeah, it's probably bad internet or something. YouTube has like a what is it? Like a 30-second delay? 45-second delay, even though I changed my stream delay. I think what I need to do is oh yeah, thanks for the subscription. I think what I need to do is I need to have the YouTube tab open when I start streaming so it connects just a little bit quicker. Let's see. Okay, so there's that. Do we need to see a ceiling? Let me experiment. Would the ceiling be like there? There's yikes. Oh, you know what's handy? I don't know if this will be helpful for you. I don't know what art software we use, but there's a button in Krita, the program that I'm using. If I press R and click something, it'll take me to whatever layer that thing is on. I don't know if that'll be if you have a tool like that. I don't know if that'll be helpful. Maybe it isn't on any layers. Let's see. Could put like a light or something. But yeah. Like this. Hmm. Hmm. Then it would be I'm gonna operate under the assumption that there would be a plane here. Or would it be like this? Or would it be like that? Or would it be like that? I don't know. Stuff is funky sometimes. Maybe this could be like ceiling trim. Yeah. Ceiling trim or something like that. Something like that. Something. Right. I think that solid. I think we're gonna do I'm gonna do floor, and then should we add a second layer for trim, or should we do trim on this layer? Who knows? Hold on. I wonder if there's can I 1, 2 there. That looks good. Hold on. Z. Go here. 1, 2, like that. Here. 1, 2, like so. That'll be our roofing area here. 1, 2, 2. Right. I'm gonna hide this because I'm just working on the room right now. And then we need trim because every room. I don't know if every room has trim, but we need some kind of trim. So, should we color the floorboards? Oh no, a bot banned. Twitch bot. Twitch saying I should buy fake viewers. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't no. I don't know. I'm gonna assume this is an apartment complex. So, hold on. Let me add a new layer. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say interior. And then I'm going to say this layer will be hallway. Right? Let's add some trim. Door trim. Hold on. Let me look up some door trim. Door trim. Door trim. Wood. It'll probably be, ooh, what kind of trim? You have 2 whole viewers. No need for clankers. Yes. Wait, there's a second person here. Oh, gasp, but there's a second person here. But they have not chat. That's okay. Hi, second person. Let's see. Trying to find some good wooden. Ooh, I like this one. That one looks solid. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. So, how thin of a trim do we want? It'll probably be pretty thin. I can't get close enough to where I want to be, but I can't get far enough. Trim. If a door opened that way, it would be closed. But if we go here, how far away do we want? Door trim. I'm gonna actually make that even with there. Hi, BD. Hello. 3. Oh, Stargazer Blazer, hi. We have 3 people here. Oh my goodness. I think that's a new record on YouTube. Is it? No, I think we're at my current record. I think the most I've because I think the most I've ever had on YouTube is 3 at a time. Huzzah! 4. Hold on, I gotta check. I see 3. I see 3. Hello, hello. Okay, trim. See how everywhere else is streaming before I started my own. Ah, nice. Ooh, what you gonna stream? I would like to know. Hold on. And then this trim, I'm gonna say is essentially touching the door. How many pixels is that? That is, I like how there's measuring. That is 33 pixels. So I'm going to go here, and this will be 33 pixels, which is almost touching the edge, which is what we want. And then we're gonna go click, and we're gonna go shoot, and then I'm going to go down. Click, womp. I want to be able to do that in one stroke. I can't quite. I click and zoom out. No, I can't. Okay. Wait, I just got to set my cursor there. Back to 2. Yeah, 2 is a nice number. Besides, I haven't posted anything really that would get people coming to my stream. So, I mean, it's not surprised. The art fight streams of everyone, yeah. It's my first time, so how's everyone else doing? Thank you, thank you. I would say it's a solid background so far. I would agree with that. All doors have trim, and then this trim is going to be like this. It's going to go out a little bit. Or should I leave it as? No, it's going to go out a little bit, and it's going to go up a very small amount, and then it's going to go in. It's actually going to end there, like that, and then we're going to go back to the center, and then we're going to go up. Ooh, first art fight and first stream, nice. It's all our first year. Yay. I don't remember how I even found out about art fights. I think someone just mentioned it on one of my streams. They're like, "Hey, you gonna participate in art fight?" And I'm like, "Art fight? What's art fight?" Like that. And then this door trim. Oh yeah, that looks solid. That's the door trim we want. It's all gonna be covered up by a door, and then we need some floor trim. We're all freshmen of art fight. Indeed. Fun fact, I've built a house. That'll probably be like there. Yeah. And then this will be like that. Something like, oh, why is it so steep though? This shouldn't, I don't think this should be this steep. This should be, yeah, this is off a little bit. Bam. Hold on, let me get my brush. I keep switching to my mouse. I'm so used to using my mouse. I need to practice using my stylus. Yeah. I want to do some profile drawing stuff too. I just took a screenshot of my current model. This should be like this. Nope, where's my line tool? Should be like that. There we go, that's better. this. That, so they're parallel approximately. And that's good enough for me. But then this would actually be a little bit bulbous. No, well that wouldn't be because that door trim is snug against floor trim usually. Yeah, that's fair. I should change the background though to a white background instead of the black background that I have currently. There and then trim, but trim is away from the wall. So it would be, if I'm looking at it like this, there would probably be a very small lip. Is that enough of a lip? No. It's like a 2 pixel lip. Like that would be across the trim. Ah, shoot. Oop. There. It would probably be like something like that. And then same thing here, it would be like a very thin away from the wall. Like, hey, this isn't attached to the wall, but it's still touching it. I just realized you called my model gorgeous. Yay! Thank you. I finally processed it. Right. And then would we have some fancy trim? Probably this would probably be some older trim. We don't have any wall trim, would we? That would be interesting though, wouldn't it? Gotta have some. Do we need no, trim is only for floor. So we don't need any ceiling trim. But that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Let me go to the hallway. Actually, hold on. Let me find what kind of style. I know I want this to be. Is it possible for me to do that? No, it's not. Okay. It's not like Photoshop where I can just pick a color outside of the program. Just say our base color is probably a little bit darker than that. Like that. That's our base color. Would be you. Some walls have like a trim like pattern if someone glued ribbon to them. Yeah. I actually am looking at the thing where I looked up doors. Some do have trim. I'm noticing some walls, well, ceilings that do have trim. I like the idea of putting trim in there. Why didn't this? There we go. Bum, 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 bum. That'll be that. The door trim will be the same color as the floor trim. The brown looks green. Oh, hold on. I see what you mean. I see what you're referring to. And I actually need to change my fill settings too. Hold on. Let me look at it stream because it actually looks. I think the color accuracy on my drawing tablet looks kind of buns. That's kind of orange. Brown's a hard color to do. Hold on. Let me change my fill settings first. Tools settings. How did I do that again? Right, I should make the brown one screen. Take this off. How to change fill settings. Tool option stalker. Right, but I don't have the tools option stalker. Where did I put my dockers? Where are my dockers? Settings? view, edit. Where do you add Dockers? Setting in the settings tab. All right, settings. There we go, Dockers. And then we need tool options. Tool options. I'm going to turn this down to 1 pixel. That's better. That's better. Okay, and now let's fix the color. So orangey red, which is kind of where it's at, but it's kind of more of a yellowy. So let's move it a little bit more like that, but then it kind of looks. Well, if you're giving me a hex code, I gotta use it. Settings, Dockers, digital colors mixer, grids and guides. Where is it? Artistic color selector, small colors, specific color selector. There we go. Hold on. Hashtag 472D23. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let me. Who did this? Okay. Let me go to this, and let me go like that, and then do kind of a lighter tone. Then there's that. That'll be like our 2 main wood colors. But first of all, who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Why can't I erase it? There, that's why. Who did this and put this random dot in the middle of nowhere? Let's add some ceiling trim. I want some ceiling trim. I think it would look way better with some ceiling trim. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm looking at on it on my main monitor. It looks way better on my main monitor. Dark brown. I'm gonna assume this is like an old hotel or apartment building is what I will assume that this is. Let's get some trim, shall we? What kind of trim we want? How do we trim it? Trim. Well, we can do this, and then do this, and this is like the outer part of the trim. No. Where does the trim begin and the roof end? Do you just have that hex code memorized? Like, I know this is my favorite brown. It's 472D23. Did you just have that off the top of your head? It's actually kind of cool. Maybe a wall trim? Wall trim. No? Okay. What if we just did... Oh, it's in your character's hair color? Okay. I know what we do. So I'm going to actually go like this, right? And then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like that. So here we have a wooden beam. Sword. So we can go like this. It'll be like a little bit of a wood thingy. And we'll just shoot that all the way up because we can make perspective changes later. Bam. A little off. Bam. No, still off. What? Bam. Still off. How? 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 I'm going to my big screen. Hold on. I can't. I don't have the right brush equipped. Yep. Small detail begin that I'm as a beginner artist, I suggest I take advantage of as many of those as possible. Small details make a big difference. Why? Why do you do this to me? I want to draw a straight line. What if I did it 1 pixel off? And now it's too far. There we go. That's not straight. I don't know what. Why? I feel like this angle's off though. Hold on. I'm gonna undo all that. This angle is not cool. Be more parallel. I would say less angry and more disappointed. Oh, bam. What? Huh? Or flabbergasted. I'm using my new bobfish. Yes. There we go. And then this angle is real steep. Because it should be like kind of somewhat something. Why? Why does it do this? I click and drag straight and then it just be like bam. Then what we can do is we can go here and we can go and we can just I'm using my mouse again. Use my stylus. I spent money on this thing. I should be using it. I mean, or at least I should be learning how to use it. Kind of what this whole thing is about. Developing my skill of the nerdist. I mean, if it's tricky, yes, I won't use my stylus, but I should be using it when I can. Picky. Picky. And we can go like this. We can go bigger. Line. Erase. This. Oh, bam. Still pixel left. I can understand why having a bit larger drawing tablet is helpful. I look on my main monitor, it looks so much nicer. I look on this tiny little one and I'm like, that looks okay, I guess. It's distorting my perspective. Whatever. I'm gonna have to get used to it because I don't have that much money for a good one. You know about that. I've never really done head shapes. No, I don't have a godly steady hand. You know what I did for this model? I turned on the mirror tool, and then I took this tool, and I went. And that's how I made my head shape. That looks like a me character. Hold on. Yes. It'll be tricky. It'll be very, very tricky. Me character. I don't know how they do their hands. Looks kind of like a. Those kind of look like frog arms. I know what. I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. This will be hilarious. Trust the ugly pro. And I'm gonna go like this. I'm going to scale it up a bit. And then I'm going to raise. You're too late. I'm already including this in my artwork. Keep it the art. Yeah, I'm keeping it. It's gonna be a clock on the wall. It's gonna look crappy, but I don't care. It's just gonna look like a bunch of funky pixels, and then you're gonna go like this. What time should it be? What time should it be on the me clock? Roman numbers. Yeah, 3 a.m. You're right. I'm gonna do Roman numbers. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna say it's 3:16. Nah, 3. This is gonna be wall decor because we'll need that. Wall decor. 3:16. No. Not exactly 3 a.m. I'm gonna say 2:57. Right. Roman numerals. Got what is that? XII? Man, it looks bad. I think we're yeah, that looks better. This looks so goofy. I really should make the center bigger, shouldn't I? I'm gonna have it somewhat obscure him. Make this center larger. No, it should be there and there, like that. I'll have the dangly bit be behind him. I don't want to put it below him because then it'll look like he's got a, you know. A little bit larger. Whoops. Make it a little bit larger. Yeah. What's his name? What's his name in this case? Tovin the Nefarious has the nefarious clock on his wall. Ah, nope. Accidentally pressed control. Go. And then we can't have this be motionless. What if we animate it and the clock is the only thing that changes? No, that might take too long. We'll see how I feel. Come on, eraser, go away. Then I go like this. There. That's too small. There. Clock on the wall. Clock on the wall. Don't ask why. Don't ask how. We should make it look more doll-like. It should be like, make it look like a dummy. There we go. That looks better. And then it'll be like that. Should be. Okay, there's that. If you have time, you could have the thing move and make it blink. Wait. Oh yeah. This is gonna be spooky as heck. All right, and this should be actually. Hold on. This should be. That should end there. And go like that, and then go like that. So you shouldn't be able to see stuff in there. So it'll look like this. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Wall. There. No. Maybe. Yes. No. No. Yes. Maybe. No. Yeah. Yep. Back to art fight things. Should be like that, and then it should be like this, and then it should be like that, but then that is like that. So you have trim against the wall, but it should be thinner. This should be, let me erase this. Bring that back to 5. Make sure we're on the right layer because we don't want to be goofy. And this should be towards the invisible inevitable. The invisible inevitable. And then it would, if that was there, then it would start here. Then there would be a small thing like that, and then it would be like this. And then yeah, it would have to be like that. And but then the rest of the trim doesn't look trimmy. Angie. Angish. Maybe if I go like that, and then they would meet like there. And then it would be like this. And it would be like that. There, that's more trimish. That's better. Nice. All right. There's that. But then we need, which also means we need a duplicated. Excuse me. I don't know what to do there. Let's do some solid coloring, shall we? With our good handy little friend, the fill tool. Solid color. Door trim is same as floor trim. I just do this. Oh, no, we'll have to fix that. Door trim is same as floor trim. Like so. And then this piece, this one piece is real. No, how could you? There we go. Bam. Bam. So close. Bam. Gasp. Bam. 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 Right? There's some solid color. Then this trim will be, well, the flooring will be this color. Like that. And then this will be a little bit darker, but not quite as dark as that one. More of like a, yeah. Actually, we'll make this 1 pixel line down the center. Like this, and then we just go. Yeah, that'll work. Suppose. Hold on. You missed. You missed. No. Yeah. There we go. Those are solid. Those are our solid colors. For that, we do need the door. Do the doors open out or in? Probably in. Where? Door opens outward. You are going to actually, this, for realism's sake, should be up against that, like that. Then this should be here, Actually, there, like that. Colors, indeed, it'd be kind of like that, leaning against that. Then we would need this to be more like there, and then this would be like that. So that looks more against it. There. Colors, all right. Do we do any ceiling trim? I kind of want to, but I feel like let's focus on the door. Let's do the door because the door is going to cover some stuff up. Do you guys want some? Hold on, let me open up my tab. Hold on, let me open up air. Let me open up air. Me putting on my headphones so I can listen to some tunes. Let's tune it up. And I'll start with ones that you guys can listen to. Yay. Bye, BD. Have a good time. Why do I have to stay here on the ground? Overrated. It escapes you with the sound. It's delineated at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. Thank you, bye. How take it every moment that I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, can tell you why. Can you tell me there's an issue? I see it crowded all around you. Can you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Can you tell me there's an issue crowded all around you? Can you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Can I tell you why? Oh, I can tell you why. I have to stay here on the ground. It's overrated. It escapes us, makes you with the sound. It's delineated. Well, this would be. I don't explain it. The same. They'll make it every moon that I see you on the rise, drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, I'll tell you why. Can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crawling all around you. Can you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Can you tell me there's an issue and caught it all around you? Can you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And tell you why? I can tell you why. Tell you why. I can tell you why. You tell me there's an issue you've seen before. Tell me there's an issue you've seen before. And tell you why. Oh, I can tell you why. Yay. Music, and I got one more good one. Oh, wrong one, but whatever. It is a good cover. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the other one. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. can't be that way. The same, oh the burning pain. And confess your love and makes me stay. And I talk to you. Why does that door seem crooked? But because it is? Wood warps. Then I talk to you. To my heart. Yeah, I agree. The stars. And I'm gonna make this darker and paler for. From the start. Solid. Alright, back to. Oh wait, what I can do this. Like this. Oh, this is tricky. I should have done the door first. Although I kind of screwed myself for that. Whatever. What I can just do is I can cut off. If I just erase the black, I should be good. Alright, there's that. Now I should be able to pretty effectively... Can I please increase the size of my brush, please? I'm gonna have to re-go over that with black. Woofda. Because the fill tool is very funky. Probably because our pen tool is funky. It leaves like these weird gray parts. It's not like perfect solid pixels. That can cause some issues. Ah, why did it do that again? It keeps doing stinky stuff because I'm so close to the edge. Solid. All right, we've got our door. What color should the wall be? I'm thinking like an ugly green. Brick. The line art? Yikes. Like, yeah, like a nasty green. I like this color. Like a dusty beige. I kind of like this green. It feels old. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's like, I don't know. We'll have to fix our friend here. Actually, what I can do instead is I can fill erase that. That'll be a better idea. Oh, yikes. I'm gonna have to... Yeah. I really need to change my brushes or something because... stuff keeps getting screwed up. Hold on, let me see if I can find like a better brush. Ink pen. I want one that's solid. Instead of leaving like a weird trail behind. Pixel. Yeah, okay, we'll use this pixel brush. And then let me go to 4. Nah, 3, okay. Hold on, let me favorite this pixel brush. Assign to tag, useful. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go up one like that. I keep getting like weird breakages that I need to fix. Whenever I use the fill tool. Okay, that's pretty good. Should I do this for here too? That's probably fine as is, but I think I will. All right. There's our green. We can add like a. I want to add like a. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the right color. Kind of paler. Like this, and then we can add some like. Some like wallpaper almost. Let me add that. Hold on. Go here. That. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we need to use this pixel for the fill, but I definitely don't want to use this pixel all the time. Wrong layer. Yeah, like a leaf print, yeah. Dang, I'm supposed to be drawing characters. I'm just doing interior design is what I'm doing. What time is it? Hold on, let me grab... my watch. Let's check time. Watch. Right. Yeah, a cool leaf print is definitely on the table, but we need to do the ceiling. I'm annoyed by this white space. I'm gonna do the ceiling, the hallway, then we'll do some probably wall print. Thank you. Oh, is that very small pixels of white I see? Yeah, okay, I'm loving the pixel brush. If I see something that needs pixel perfect, I can do it. Alright, let's do the ceiling first. It's annoying. Looking at a blank ceiling is kind of annoying me right now. What brush did I use earlier? Tag. Can I switch tags, please? Useful. This one. Alright. Alright. Let's see. How do we want to do the ceiling? Ceiling, ceiling. Hey, I didn't say... Oh, it restarted. Dang it. Alright. I'm gonna have to mute music for you guys because I'm going to be listening to copyrighted music. You. Alright. Ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. My good old friend, ceiling. Yeah. How do you do ceilings in a perspective like this? Oh, I know what. Where's the vanishing point for? Oh, the ceiling tricky, ceiling tricky. Yeah, because the door is too small for there not to be a ceiling. Hmm. Stretch. How would this look? It'd be like I think we're gonna have to trim the canvas a bit. And then we go like that, and then we have like And then this would be actually all the way across. Then this would restart at the bottom probably. If this is the corner, right? And then it would be like that. Should be more like that because of perspective shifts. And then it would be, I'm going to say curve up, and around like that. Just a simple trim. Like a sage? Hold on, what color is that? I don't know what color that is. Sage. Let me think. Nah, I think it'll be more brown. But it'll be like, what color of a brown would it be? Also, that perspective is off. Ah, trim is tricky. Ceiling trim is tricky. Maybe, yeah. First art fight, woo! Mathonks! Go art fight. I don't know. Feels like something you should root for. And this would be like that. And then it would be like that. Because this would be like that. And that's where the corner would be. And that's where the top of said trim would be. Oh, tricky, tricky. Perspective. Ah, perspective. What an interesting thing you do. I think we can keep this top line. So let me like that. Ooh, maybe what I should do is turn one of the. I only have 2 characters right now, but maybe I could add more for the mass attack and turn one into an additional clock. But also match the wood. Hold on. The moment you enter a hashtag value, it's immediately, what is this color? 4 E5 950. Ooh, I do like that. I think that would be good for highlights, like wall highlights. Let me bring this color down. I'm definitely gonna use that color at some point. Uh, Clock corpse. Well, kinda. Yeah. Or I guess it depends. I guess it depends. How nefarious do we want Tobin the Nefarious to be? Yeah. Do we want like the whole wall is just like clocks, like characters turned into clocks? Uh Hold on, let me try something. I wish I could preview this. No, what did I what no, I just want the top to be. Hold on. I did this. And then image, resize canvas, decrease by that. Let's try 30 pixels. Nope. He just makes all organic clocks. No pollution. The pollution hater. Whoa, how did those get there? What? What is. Oh, hey. Okay, looks like we have some stuff that's in the wrong layer. Oops. Another 10 pixels. How does that look? Another 10. There we go. All right. will be our new canvas size. Altered the canvas size a bit. Okay. Ah, I see. You, my friend, are in the wrong layer. All right, so we'll have to redo that. Yeah, I placed those corrections. I don't know. 4. Switch to my pixel friend. 3 actually. Switch to my pixel pal. Now I'm gonna go you, scroll out, make some, whoa, wrong color. Bam. Okay. Oh no, it didn't fix it. I was off by a bit. I'm once again in the wrong layer. Of course I am. And then we'll draw everything, and then, ooh, I imagine what this will look like rendered. Does rendered just mean like you put lighting and stuff? All right. That's fixed. And then this can be, yeah, okay. That's not right. Fix that quick. And this, there, I guess. But this is going to be probably something like this. Actually, because this will be there, and then this will be like that. Then this will be like, and then it would be like that, and then just like that. We have like a little bit of a, ooh, I hit that subwoofer lullaby. Ooh, man. Then we can just, that would kind of look like this. Actually, hold on. There, and then this would be, no, why did you do that? I want you to go straight at, I can't, yeah. Yeah. It'll be my first try. I'm actually drawing people, like a complete person. So we'll see how that goes. I think we use same trim color. Oh, why does it do that again? We'll have to do the only way to make this trim look, give it proper depth, is we'll have to do some, as you say, rendering. Otherwise, it's just going to look like a bunch of flat lines, which is okay, I guess. Ah, if I zoom too far out, it does some funky stuff. Excuse me. Where is... Hello, Starbrains. Hi. How's it hanging? Or dancing, or prancing, or I don't know, something else. Or chancing, or manson. That's not a word. I've never heard this part of the song before. I'm skipping it. But can I skip it? Yeah. There's a much better song. All right. There's that. Looks something like that. There's our goofy trim. All right. Now we need to do the hallway. Got my first ever attack. Ooh, I haven't submitted any characters, so I can't be attacked. Sadly, I didn't have any characters I had ready to submit. But ooh, first ever revenge. Nice. Does revenge give you extra points? All right. Hallway, hallway. It's hallway time. Hallway time. What is this? This is a monstrosity. I cannot allow this. Hold on. Pixels are fine for details, but this. Mm. I'm doing a mass attack. I'm going to do 2 characters. There's going to be one sitting on a chair plotting nefarious activities. There's going to be one attacking, and then I'm going to add a bunch of characters as wall decorations. The criminal mastermind. Oh, that's right. I got to add. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud. Yay! Yay! Rain, don't you know? It's a beautiful new day. Hey. Yes. Down the avenue. Oh, how the sun shines brightly. Mm-hmm. In blue. In the snow. Hey. Yeah. All right. Hallway, hallway, hallway. Away for so long. So the room is ready. We're going to do the hallway, and then we're going to start adding props. Or like chairs and stuff. Hold on, let me clean my dirty. Better. Right. Let's see. Where do we want the corner to be? Wrong layer order. With bird. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't actually done a lot of feathers. I like these little. I don't know what to call them. Phalanges. The floof. And far. The blue sky. Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Long. Me there, Mr. Blue. To be with you. Look around, see what you do. Every tops of floof. Yeah. There, Mr. Blue. I'm so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. The blue sky. Oh, the floof. We like a little bit of floof. Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue, please give me a ride. And Mr. Night, and over, and is on your shoulder. Never mind, I'll remember you this. I'll remember you this. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Long. Hey there, Mr. Blue. Pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Oh no. Oh man, I'm looking at this on my main monitor and it looks great. Oh, is that a pixel I see? Or is that just my monitor being buggy? Oh, I saw that. It looks so much better on my primary monitor. I'm on the wrong layer. Wrong layer. Wrong layer, man. The enemy of artists. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna have to tune up this corner. Looks a little goofy. All right, we'll have to fix that later. I'm not too worried about it. What I am concerned about is this hallway. Excuse me. I would say that's a good height for the hallway. Hold on. Oh man, digital. I like digital art. How do we want it to be like this? Nah. It feels like. What is the angle? If we're looking at it like this, the angle should probably be about there. Why are you snapping in place? I don't want you to do that. Probably about there, I would guess. Maybe lower? No, that's too low. Bow, 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 wow. Bow, bow, now, bow, bow, now. Bow, 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 boo, doo, doo, doo. Gotta add a carpet. Actually, we're gonna do like a hotel red, I'm gonna call it. Uh, oh, dude. Ugh. Getting ready for the day. Mm-hmm. Time. There, I think this color's good. Mm-hmm. Like hotel carpet red. Spend some time away. Getting ready for the day you're born again. Some time alone. Some standing on the better man. Alone again. Alone again. Alone again. Alone again. Alone. Now. I feel. Understand if you'll be alone. But better man. No. Yeah. No. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Stream check. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun. Mm, 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 mm. Do 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 do. All right. I love cheating in art. Just hiding everything away. It's not cheating. It's called tactical layering. I mean, when you think about it, yeah. I started doing digital because I realized if I'm going to be doing stuff, it's going to have to be digital. I probably will do traditional. I don't want to do, what is this? Traditional coloring. I don't want to color in traditional. I'm okay with drawing, but I'm not a fan of coloring in traditional. I don't think that's something I'll do. I guess it depends though. Because I would rather do like I'm gonna say sketches and technical drawings, and then it's like, hey, if there's something I really, really want to put out there, then I'll translate it to digital. All right, what color should our wallpaper be? Our hotel wallpaper. Hold on. That has like a brown. Maybe this is where we do like that beige. I don't know what color is that. Is it like a yellow? Like that maybe? Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right. Oh bam. Oh wait, hold on. Well bam. Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna have to add a nightstand. We want to have a nightstand. I'm I'm gonna lock the. I think we're done with. No, we need to make some changes. Hold on. Do ourselves some tactical zoom ins on the interior. That's one spot we need to fix. That spot we need to fix. We need to fix that spot. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the interior. so we can lock that before we do any rendering. There's like some small spots that we can be picky with. It's okay if it's a few pixels out of place, but if it's a lot of pixels out of place, we got a problem. All right, looks like that needs to be brought up to there. Fine, that can stay. Dun-dun-dun. Actually, wait, that's that. I shouldn't be. I should isolate that. Make sure I only do the interior. Okay. What we need is pixel by pixel coloring here. There. Good enough. What kind of room is it though? I don't know. Ow. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Hey. 1 pixel only, please. Thank you. And then this should be, yeah, we got a little bit of a something here. Let me go back up, please. Dang it. I have a question. Is it easier to draw digitally while sitting down? Nine and a half hours. Whoa. Yeah. But is digital art easier while sitting? Yeah. Okay. Because I stand up during all my streams. I have a standing desk, and I haven't bothered to put it back down. Hmm. Like that, and then I'm gonna do some like that. Then we can do this. See a little bit of a yeah. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Do that. We can do a 1 pixel brown. Meow. 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 Probably be like that. And then we just do ka-chow, ka-chow. Yeah. Why does this look like gray almost? That's because it is. I was gonna say, is this color theory? Is it color theory just tricking my eyes, or is it actually a different color? Ah, wrong color. All right, I think that's good. All right, let's lock that layer. Let's go back to the hallway. Whoops. How did I do that? What button was it? Ooh, that's right. I can change opacity. Was it 5? 5 resets that. Then we can just do a little bit of a nightstand. That'll hold like a lamp and some drawer. You know, now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever seen a drawer with a nightstand in the hallway of like a hotel. Is that ever a thing? Maybe no, let's just do like a lamp on the hallway. Hold on. Lamp. Let's just do a wall lamp. Like a table with a vase. Right, but wouldn't are they? I'm trying to think back. In the lobby, yes. But I don't think I've ever actually seen one. The posh ones. Yeah, yeah. So what are we thinking? Like a table with a vase and then like a wall lamp, like a wall light? But it wouldn't be probably be up pretty high, probably like there. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? Oh, wait, no, it's not a hotel, it's an apartment building. It's not a hotel, it's an apartment building. Uh, Actually, well, the character's gonna obscure most of it anyway, so I don't think I'll actually do like a little desk on the outside. I think I'll just do a wall lamp. Oops. But how do we do a wall lamp? Because they're very funky to look at. Actually, let's make this a lighter. like that. And then we can do solid as like an outline, like that. And then we need to switch brushes. Okay. Excuse me. What kind of wall lamp though? Ooh, it's almost lunchtime. Lunch. This one looks pretty good. Oh, do we do one that's like pointing up or pointing down? Like open up or open down? I would say yeah, bluebell. Hold on, bluebells. I think I know what you're. Yeah, yeah. But do we have it facing opening up or opening down? That's actually the style I was kind of going for. Open down. Okay. And then this is a good excuse to bring this beige back. And for convenience, all right. So it'll be. Hold on. I'm gonna try and freehand this. I'll leave the mirror tool on, but I'm gonna try and freehand it. All right. How low do we want it to go? Probably here is a good place to end. Okay. So I'm gonna say. Nope. Close. Better, but it looks like a nose. Excuse me. It should be more like. Nope. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do this first. Like that, and then we go. Yeah. And then we're gonna go kind of like that. No, close though. Maybe we should make it a little bit wider. Hold on, I'm looking at. I'm gonna say I'm gonna move. Say and then we're gonna go. And then we're gonna go here. It's gonna be like. That's better. Might be a little large, but yeah, it's a little large. Looks a little goofy, but oops. Okay, and then we need to add. Go here. I'm gonna go like this, and I'm just gonna. Freehand. Freehanding is much different on digital because the screen is so smooth. Okay, and then we're gonna need like a. Let's airbrush this. Paper texture screen protector? Oh, I gotta look that up. All right. I'll definitely take a look at that. Where was that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. We'll do more of it later. Oh, but I gotta have the. I don't know why. I really like black outlines. I know I can't use them. Yeah. It'll definitely be improved a ton later, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna leave it as is for now. We can go back to it. We'll do more in the rendering when we do all sorts of shading and texturing and details. Right now, we're just getting solid colors out. All right. Oh, I think it's time. Hold on, I'm gonna sit down for a second. Oh. Bah. Bah. Oh, it doesn't always hide me. Hold on, wait. I gotta go like bah. 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 Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get a smoother motion. Whoosh. Whoa. Hmm. I have to go slow, otherwise it can't catch up. I don't know. Oh, my remote. Bah. Well, it is goofy though. Or I can go. You that. All right. That'll be our rendering stuff. Canvas center. I'm gonna call this. So the light is detail. Excuse me. Jeez. The clock is detail. The wallflower is detail. So I think it's character time. All right, this person is first. No. All right. Person. I like that torso angle. Hold on. What kind of. I'm going to say Next is people. Oh no! What are we going to do? All right. I'm going to say person. Hold on. Let me make it a folder because I might need layers for this. New group layer. I'm going to say detective region. Bum, bum, bum. I like this torso angle. This. Whoosh. Hold on. Let me see. So the line of line. Hey, can you work, please? Why you no work? I draw no work. Draw no worky. If I go here, okay, I can draw there. It's because it's a group layer, duh. Let's start with. I'm just gonna do quicks. All right, so I'm thinking foot here. Hold on, how's this? I like this torso angle. What is that? I'm gonna say it's like this. They're gonna be like peeking around the door. Hey, is that a continuity error? Ah, no, it's just this. Oh no. Okay. Da, da, na, 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 All right. Or 5 pixel friend. Switch this to black. Nice. All right. How do I do the shoes? Because I don't want to do the exact same art style, but I want it to be similar. So we got boots. It's like some kind of boot. But they're going to be one leg. Hold on. Let me pose. Let me think of a pose. Hold up. I got to back away. Okay. So we've got 1 foot. How would that look like from the front? We've got 1 foot here. I'm going to say and then they're going to be, I like that angle, so they're going to be like this. And then they're going to be or they're going to have a gun like that. Excuse me. But they need to be leaning, so these. Yeah. Because they're trying to capture the suspect. Yeah, they weren't. The police weren't too happy about the organic clocks. But then, oh wait, this knee should be. My hand is so shaky. Hold on, let me get some arrows in here. I swear the materials were ethically sourced. And what's funny is the puppet is going to be the one that talks. So this will be like, let me get some vector arrows in here. Well, he's going to be sitting down. So it'll be like this. At an angle. This is kind of pointing like that. Then we have leg forward. Ah, this is tricky. Maybe I should start with the head. The head might be the easiest, surprisingly. Or wait, hold on. Let me pull up a Hold on. See if I can find a pose reference. That'll be very helpful. Um, the door. Hold on. I know I can picture Node called the faulty TV. Welcome. I'm doing stuff, as you can tell. What's it? What is it? Spy. Oh, me doodle get turned into storyline? Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's points. There's a point system. I forgot about that. There's size, drawn or painted, 3D model, crafts, and animation. Hold on. I gotta find. Orf. I can't find it. There's a scene in Spy Family that has the exact pose I'm looking for, I'm pretty sure. See if I could find a. Question, yes. I am open to questions. You may ask away. I can't find it. What is thou question? Maybe. What is it? Might I ask? Um, yeah, I can't find a pose reference for this. All right, well, let's start with the face angle. That's pretty easy. Ooh, I'm intrigued. All right. This face angle does just fine. That is something I would like to see. What angle is that? Then you have the eyes that are... How large do we want this character to be? Decapitation. I'm gonna put it together like puzzle pieces until I get the shape that I want. Be like that. Ah. I only want to delete stuff in this layer. Oh, the stream is delayed by 10 seconds. It should only be 5. Well, I guess it depends on the medium. Are you talking like is it like a picture? What is it? Are you showing it? Is it art? If it's art, I know what to do. Oh shoot, I don't have a Discord, do I? That's probably not very helpful. I mean, I have my Discord account, but time to butcher. I'm gonna say that height is about right. Picture. Um, are you okay? I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? Here. Do you have a Discord? I have a Discord thing that I'm working on. It's not open currently, but I could... No, that won't work either, would it? Because I'm not going to send links through... Oops. I'm not sure, actually. Hey, why don't you do that? Let me... Come on. Because I know I had someone temporarily friend me on Discord, and then I unadded them later once they showed me. Twitch Whispers? I don't know what that is. What is Twitch Whispers? Oh. Yeah, here. Oh, but then you could. Yeah, I think you could try posting it somewhere else. So you could delete it after. That I don't think Discord's a good idea. And it would be like kind of like that. And then but then this would be actually hold on. Take this. What? Come on, let me control T that, please. Thank you. Something like that, maybe. Why can't I draw? I can't draw all of a sudden. Does Krita have liquefy? What is that? Oh, I think so. Hold on. Oh, what's happening? What is going on? Oh, well, I tried doing liquefy, but it crashed my program. It crashed. The liquefy shortcut was too powerful. Maybe I need to have a selection. Hold on. Let me try out my main window. Right click, Control T, liquefy. All right, how do I use this? It does have a liquefy tool. I do have it working. But how do I use it? Liquefy. I don't know how to use this tool. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I have to there. All right. So I'm on their layer. Oh yeah, I was on the wrong layer. I think that's what it was. All right. Tool option. All right. There. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. I see what you mean. All right. Liquify. I don't know. Oh, whatever. All I needed was a sketch. All right, now I'm going to go to my sketch layer. I'm going to go gray, bring that down. I actually will have probably the face tilted a little bit more. So right now it's like this, but I'll probably want it like this. The eye layer's right. Holy sketch! Hold on. And then it would be like that. Make sure you got the right shoulders. Like, tasty, right? Then this would be like, look at me go! And this would be because the back goes out and down. Make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Power, power, never. After work it over. Make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. And this should be like this. Make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. Never over. Make it better, faster, makes us stronger. Get better, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. Work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. An hour after, work is never over. Harder, make it better, do it. Oop. And then we've got, because the hips are at boom, bow, bow, like that. Yeah, kind of facing down. Something like that. And then that's close. Let me scale that head down a bit. That's a little bit better. Actually, hold on. A little bit smaller. The arms need to be a tad longer. Okay. It's a sketch. I haven't drawn a human, but I did a lot of, when I was making this character, I did a lot of like proportion studies and like practice sketches, so that probably helps a ton. I've watched a lot of art YouTube videos. That probably helps. So I would say this is our. It doesn't feel like it has much personality though. I think the hips are off. Yeah, the hips are off. All right. That's pretty good. What layer is this from? There. There's our first. There's our first sketch. Excuse me. Oh, it's almost lunchtime. Let's get some songs I can sing to. Here we go. It's a calming notion, perpetual in motion. I don't need the comfort of any lies. I don't see what ending, and there's no ascending. Rise. I haven't been drinking anything. I don't know. Um, the proportions, I would say, is definitely off, but I guess I'm just trying to make some changes to the original art style, but I don't want to sway too far from the original art style. I don't know. Actually, I think a better question is what did I eat? I mean, I had some sourdough bread. That might do it. Sourdough. All right. You could pull the lever to carry on forever. Would your life even matter anymore? The calm notion, perpetual in motion, not what you signed up. I had two small slices of some kind of sourdough bread. And then I had what, like some eggs and like some kind of steak. Or maybe it's what I ate yesterday, because I had a pretty bad stomach ache this morning. What did I eat yesterday? I had some like what, chicken artichoke? Some chicken artichoke thing. Artichokes might do it. Chicken artichoke. I had marshmallows and chocolate. I have for lunch. For lunch yesterday, I had leftover mystery item from the mystery fridge. Uh-oh. All right. Anyway. Oh shit, but it's a lie. Right. How large? Hold on. Let me start by removing this guy's background. Yeah, artichoke. It was good too. It was really good. I'm going to say, how do we want to compare height? Probably like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take you. Hold on. Excuse me. So he'll be like that. Mm-hmm. 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 There'll be like a desk. And then this guy will be because he's sitting. Excuse me, probably about there. And then angle of sight should be directly into the puppet's eyes, because the puppet is the main bad guy. All right. There's our kind of general poses. Let me see if I can find another character to add. And actually, let's clean this up a bit. There. All right, I'm gonna go eat lunch. Lunchtime. So I'll be back. Hold on. Yep. And then let me. Never mind. Wasn't quite ready yet. I still got, I don't know. It was supposed to be burgers. I thought it would be ready, but it's not. So that's okay. Yeah. Hey, but now I got something to look forward to. Burgers. Borges. All right. Still a shame, but Borges. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're sitting down, actually. They're going to be sitting down at a desk. I just didn't want to draw the desk yet. They're going to be plotting. Probably working on another clock. Right. Interesting. All right. Go you, and then I'm gonna go. It'll be closer to there. All right. What do we got? Oops. So make anime characters look funky without no head. Ah. How do I go about this? It's Deltarune. Oh yeah. All right. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I accidentally unmuted the song. Hopefully that wasn't too long. Would you summon the fountain? Would you refer to the fountain? Oh, it's the one and only Roaring Knight. Talk to Chris. I was not aware of your presence, the one and only Roaring Knight. Perhaps you should aura farm some more. Chris is busy. He's always aura farming. You might have. Okay. Chris is doing homework? I don't know then. I'm not sure I can help you with that. get a close-up of this individual. Looks like they've got and then they've got and they've got I have to make the eyes larger, but thank you. And we've got it's a little poofy. I'm gonna tone it down a bit. Like the pony though, and that looks good. Oh, hold on. I was kind of just using it as a general reference and then tweak it to my liking, but I'll check. Hold up. Okay, let me find this rule. Where is it? Do you have a place where it says that? Um, well, I'm kind of stuck in line, so you know what? I'll just stop, and then what I'll do is I'll just move this to the side. like that. Yeah, it says traffic is heavy, so I can't actually access the website right now. Okay. I was kind of just using it as like a proportions guideline, but I'll just set it aside. Yeah. I'll just avoid it for now, and then once we get the chance, I'll come back to it. Besides, I think I've got enough down that I can do it. That does look great though, doesn't it? Yeah. Found it? Yes. Go ahead. You can do that. Okay. Okay. Well, I would say this is pretty transformative. Redefine tracing is, okay. Okay. Yeah. I would say I would say I was in a pretty safe zone. Good call though, just so I didn't take it out of didn't go any farther. Considering I'm altering the clothing and changing the face, I think we're good. Okay, and I already checked the character permissions and global permissions for these two characters. Yeah. Okay. I'll just lean away from it a little bit more. I think I was still in the safe, but I don't want to accidentally lean too close. And then I'm going to be turning their cloak into a trench coat. Yeah. So I think mine's perfectly transformative. Then we've got, how's this going to work? Hold on, make up some trench coat. Looks like it usually goes to below the knees. Like this. Or is it at the knees? No, it's below the knees. It's like top of the calves, like right here. Then this should go out. I'm gonna make them tall boots. So I'm gonna go like, so it'll be like, and then there'll be like a ton of laces. Something like that. Oh, that I almost forgot the detective hat. Hold on. Yeah. And then it'll be like, uh, then it'll be, then you'll have like a belt. So it'll be like that. And then it'll be button, button. Actually, hold on, no. Oh, right, we also need gotta have the open jacket flaps. Button, 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 button. Okay, gotta have a police badge, possibly. Gotta have a snub nose revolver. All right, like this. It'll be do a quick finger sketch. And then we need no room for police badge. Actually, we could do like a little police badge there. All right, I think that's what that'll look like. All right, I can actually probably, I'll need to keep the color scheme, but I can remove this. I think I have the reference down enough. Dang it. Okay, I can probably erase that. I'm gonna keep the trench coat. All right. Woo, I've been grooving. Ugh. All right, so this is just kind of actually no, I'm gonna leave that out for now. This is what it's going to kind of look like. All right, I think I'm gonna be done because I've been doing this for almost 4 hours. Wow, I've been grooving. So I think that's good progress for today. We got the whole background done. We got both the characters laid out. This one's almost completely laid out. Then I'll just probably start actually doing the character tomorrow. And then once we get both the characters drawn, we can see if we want to add any more. And then we'll just do some details and then do the rendering. So probably another stream or two. I assume 2 streams. All right. So bye. Thanks for sticking by. It was great talking to you, Smudges Sleepy. We good converse.